শীতটা মাত্র যাচ্ছি যাচ্ছি করেও যেন যাচ্ছে না, আর এই চমৎকার রৌদ্রোজ্জ্বল আবহাওয়ায় আজকে কিন্তু গুলশান ইউথ ক্লাব প্রেজেন্টস ক্লাব ফেস্ট, ইন্টার ক্লাব ফেস্ট এবং আজকে 100 বল ক্রিকেট টুর্নামেন্ট কিন্তু শুরু হতে যাচ্ছে। প্রথম ম্যাচে আজকে ক্যাডেট কলেজ ক্লাব এবং বাঘা ক্লাব তারা মুখোমুখি হচ্ছে, অ্যান্ড ইটস টস টাইম হিয়ার। আমার সাথে রয়েছেন ক্যাডেট কলেজ ক্লাবের অধিনায়ক মনসুর এবং বাঘা ক্লাবের অধিনায়ক দীপ্ত, সেই সাথে আম্পায়ার রয়েছেন জয়নাল এবং ম্যাচ রেফারি সামি। জেন্টলম্যান, হুজ গট দ্য কয়েন? Okay, Sami, flip of coin. Heads is the call. And heads it is. So, Baga Club. টসে জয়লাভ করেছেন, কি করতে চাচ্ছেন এবং কেন?
আমরা ব্যাটিং করতে চাইছি, হ্যাঁ, and we have a strong batting lineup, so we want to put some scores on the board and then see how we can defend it.
টিমের কম্পোজিশনটা কেমন হচ্ছে?
টিমের কম্পোজিশন তো আমরা বেশিরভাগ সবাই ব্যাটও করতে পারি, বলও করতে পারি বলি, বাট কতটা করতে পারি সেটা দেখবো আর কি। এইটা হ্যাঁ, উইকেট কিপার ছিল না, উই হ্যাভ গট আ উইকেট কিপার, সো ইয়া।
ওকে, কত রান করতে চাচ্ছেন প্রথমে ব্যাট করে?
ফার্স্ট অ্যান্ড ফরমোস্ট অল আউট হতে চাইছি না আর কি, তারপরে কত রান করতে।
দ্যাটস আ গুড আনসার। ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ, অল দ্য বেস্ট ফর দ্য গেম। মঞ্চ টসে হারতে হয়েছে, টসে জিতলে আপনারা কি করতেন?
বেশিরভাগ সময় হেরে যাই, মানে খুব কম সময় জিতি, সেই জন্য জিতলে কি করবো এটা ভেবে আসা হয় না।
ম্যাচ তো জেতা হয়,
হ্যাঁ, কম বেশি জিতি আর কি, চেষ্টা করি।
আচ্ছা, এখন প্রতিপক্ষকে কত রানে আসলে আটকে রাখতে চাচ্ছেন?
প্রতিপক্ষের গেস্টার দেখে মনে হচ্ছে ওরা অনেক রান করবে, সেক্ষেত্রে যদি 150 রানে আটকে রাখতে পারি অনেক আমাদের জন্য।
ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ ফর টকিং টু আস অ্যান্ড অল দ্য বেস্ট।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
So, news from the middle. Bagha Cricket Club, they've won the toss and they elected to bat first.
Hello and welcome to the 100 ball cricket Group B match number 1. Cadet College Club taking on Baga Club at the Youth Club ground here in Gulshan. As we just saw, we've got the update from the toss where Baga Club, they've won the toss. Sajjad, he was there during the toss, and এখন আমি আছি শাহানুর রব্বানী আপনাদের সাথে to guide you along the remaining proceedings of this 100 ball per innings, 100 ball per side match. Sajjad, who was there just a while ago at the toss, came back and is getting ready for joining me here in commentary. As the team just look at the pitch and, of course, the mandatory photo session before the match. Our teams look quite relaxed and in good spirits ahead of this opening encounter. Let's just remind you, there will be 3 matches per day. Lovely to see lots of smiles. That's how they want to enjoy their weekends. Friday morning under great weather, not too hot, not too cold. We're getting quite close to the opening delivery of this first match. Group B encounter here. Both the umpires are in place. The batters are ready. It's just down to the remaining fielders and the wicketkeeper as well, who's getting ready. Right then, seems to be all good. Bowlers, batters, all ready. And a very warm welcome once again to Sajjad.
Thank you so much, Shanur. Good morning to you and good morning to everyone who's watching this game. What a brilliant, festive tournament, I must say. Yesterday I was here in the inauguration of this brilliant club festival, Inter-Club Sports Fest, ULLASH. The name suggests itself. First ball. That kept low. Interestingly, we can see a slip there. But the captain, the fielding captain, he didn't sound very confident at the toss. They just want to go with the motions and see how many they have to chase.
And another occasion where the ball kept a bit low. As you were saying, that they just want to take things easy. I think that's the idea of these sort of tournaments. It's about having a good time with your colleagues, mates, and also perhaps ex-colleagues from other institutions.
Once again, just outside that off stump and misses it completely, the batter. And the funny part is, Shanur, the toss-winning captain from Baga Club, he also says that his primary target is not to get all out.
Yeah, both the captains playing it quite safe at the toss, as we saw. Watchfully played. I think it's about assessing the conditions early on.
Lots of chatters outside. This is the first game of this tournament, so definitely. Oh, beautifully bowled. That came back sharply. So end of the first over. As we could see in the replay, brilliant in-swinger from the bowler there, and also pretty well kept as well. The captain, Cadet College Club, Mr. Joynal on screen. Seems pretty tense out there.
Oh, we'll have to bowl that again, and that will run away to the boundary. Not the way you want to concede the first boundary.
Especially after that brilliant delivery he bowled in the previous ball. Losing his line. The length was okay. A bit foolish. Probably it just came out of the hand in an uncontrolled manner. So 5 wides.
Inside edge. Luckily, there is a fielder there. And the fine leg is quite fine. So in the end, the throw, yes, a bit wayward, but doesn't concede an extra single.
Officially played into the gap as well. That's the first boundary of the bat. Beautifully played, bowled in a fuller length. Krishna, the batter.
There was some movement, but the swing from the blade was good enough to deal with it and put it into the vacant deep mid-wicket region. Wideish long on as well, you could say. Good cricket there.
He wasn't ready. The bowlers, especially pace bowlers, they don't like this. Just at the end of the run-up, the batter pulling away. That boundary definitely will give him some confidence. Oh, brilliantly bowled. Fantastic comeback. We have seen an in-swinger earlier, and this time it was going away from the right-hander.
And in this tournament, you can bowl 2 overs in a row, as we're seeing here. Oh, and straight to the fielder and dropped. Should have been a regulation chance for the fielder at point, and he's disappointed with himself. Apologizes to his teammates as well. Look at that, not much footwork, playing away from the body. It was the away swinger once again that beat him, and it should have been taken.
I think he lost it in the sun. Number 75, a famous number in the context of Bangladesh cricket. In fact, in world cricket, he made it very famous. But definitely, on this occasion, the fielder, he spilled it. The sun was straight coming from the opposite side where he was fielding in the backward point. So, starting of a new over. Straight to the fielder.
Going back to that drop catch, if you notice what happened in the previous deliveries you mentioned, they had to stop. Oh, now that will be just a bye because of that fielder who's almost fielding at fly slip, or you could say long stop. And as I was saying, that one occasion where the bowler had to stop right before he delivered the ball, probably made him a bit angry, and we saw the away swinger the next delivery. As on this occasion, it's another wide. They have to be careful with the number of extras they're giving away. We saw the 5 wides in the first over, and now on this occasion a bye and now a wide in consecutive deliveries.
Making some room into the gap. That's a beautiful shot. Second boundary, the bat of Krishna. Just making some room, opening the face of the bat and into the vacant space. Beautifully played.
Good pace, excellent pace generated. You can almost tell that anything close or near the stumps for Krishna, he wants to play at it. Away from his body, it's not something that he's more used to playing, it seems. And that's another over done. 3 overs done here. So it's 22 without loss.
Once again, beautifully bowled. He is bowling. He is maintaining a brilliant channel. And definitely we have witnessed that he can move the ball both ways. This time an outswinger, extra bounce as well of the surface. Full toss. And he misses out. It was a hit me delivery. He's not looking very confident out there. But Krishna is back on strike, which is a good sign for Baga Club because he is looking good. Once again, beautifully bowled. Early morning conditions, just a bit of moisture, and the Pacers, they are trying to utilize it, trying to make full use of the condition, whatever moisture is available out there. Look at that, bowling at a fuller channel.
Interesting skipping run up. And I think this sort of a run up, what it does, it sort of messes with the rhythm of the batter as to when you're going to swing the bat, because you're not sure when the bowler's hand is going up and it's coming down.
Fuller length up straight to that mid-on. The non-striker wanted a single, but Krishna sent him back, rightfully so. End of another over. Another brilliant over.
So after 4 overs, it's 23 without loss. Just the 1 run coming in that last over. You could say it's a steady start by the 2 opening batters. They haven't lost their wickets. Could have been 20 odd for 1. We saw that 1 dropped catch early on.
That's a beautiful looking action. I like it. Angular run up, kind of. Starting from almost that adjacent position of mid-off. And then coming, approaching the crease. Look at that. Oh, outside edge. The batter will say that he played it deliberately. Nevertheless, a single.
I'm going to take a bit of the batter's side as well, because he almost saw it coming a bit back of a length and then decided to just guide it a bit towards that deep third region, which was vacant. But yes, they are trying. Again, you see, anything that's slightly away from the stumps for Krishna, it's something that he doesn't like dealing with, as we saw on the last occasion. He was looking to play on the front foot, was undone by the bounce. Oh ho ho! Very close to the stumps. And the wicketkeeper once again not gathering it. The bounce in general is being troublesome for not only the batters but also the wicketkeeper.
Feroz is back on strike. It's not looking as good as Krishna. He's still out there. That's the most important part. Once again, we could see that wild swing. End of another over. 25 for no loss.
Priyam back into the attack. Oh, a very good Yorker length delivery. All it was missing was the stumps.
He has bowled beautifully so far. Definitely troubled the batters on a number of occasions. The attempt was good from the batter as well. Krishna wanted to just open the face of the bat. Beautifully bowled again. He's definitely moving the ball, getting the ball to talk. In swing, out swing. So this will be the last over from Priyam. So clearly Cadet College Club, they are looking for a wicket.
Oh, now this is going away towards the boundary. And in the end, it does. I was thinking that that ball has plenty of legs on it. And the legs of the fielder didn't do its job, unfortunately.
I think the fielder was a bit confused about it, whether to dive forward or use his feet. At the very, very last moment, he decided to use his feet, and also the uneven bounce of the outfield, that didn't help. Nevertheless, a boundary for the batter. Krishna will take it. Floating delivery, enticing the batter to go over the top. The length is brilliant from Priyam Shanur, I must say.
Yeah. And this is an occasion where the uneven bounce went against the bowler, or else it was hitting top of middle and leg. Very good from the bowler. Back-to-back deliveries where Priyam is making the ball talk. And after 6, it's 29 without loss. $29 without loss after 6 overs. As this is the Gulshan Youth Club. Beautiful scenario here. Oh, lofted! And it's got legs on it. It's gone all the way. That's the first 6 of the match.
What a welcome for Jia into the crease, first ball, and it gone out of the park. I was talking about that Firoz is not looking as comfortable as Krishna, but on this delivery, he delivered a brilliant shot, and this time on second sliced it. Oh, just outside the reach of that backward point fielder. Firoz is trying to cut loose here.
You notice he fielded with his foot once again, using his left foot to stop the ball. And one of the reasons for it is, the outfield has a bit of uneven bounce, and they aren't full-time cricketers. They don't want to be diving and potentially injuring themselves. I think near the boundary, it's not a bad ploy. But the outfield is lightning.
Yeah, of course, you cannot really compare this outfield with international level cricket. This is a good enough ground for amateur cricket. And this very same ground, it's used for the kids to practice the football in the afternoon. So definitely there will be some boot marks on the outfield, causing those uneven bounces, making the lives of the fielder harder.
This time a bit shorter from Zia, but straight to the fielder. And we've seen so far only pace and medium pace being used. We haven't seen spin being introduced yet.
Outside edge, it will run away for the boundary. Well, I was just about to reverse my words, but the fielder didn't let me. End of the over with a boundary. 11 of it, 40 for no loss.
An expensive over by Zia, who conceded a boundary in the first delivery and finished it off with one. And you see once again the uneven bounce sort of being detrimental for the fielders at the boundary. Shiraj, the new bowler. That's the fourth bowler we're seeing that is being used.
Just outside of stump, bowled at a fuller length. Serious good start from him that will give him some confidence, just like the batters. Batters usually feel confident when they could middle the ball, and in shorter format of the game, the same thing goes for the bowler when he bowls a dot ball.
Absolutely, and I think it's a game of momentum. We'll have to bowl that again. The idea is right. Taking the ball away from the batter. And Shiraj looks like a very intelligent customer. Short run up, yes. Again. Keeping things very, very tight in the sense that it's away from the batter and it's full. This time it's closer, but to the fielder at long on. Took a few bounces. There was a shout of catch, but was quite far away from the fielder at the boundary. So that ends the over. It's a 46 without loss.
Into the gap, and he will get a boundary. Krishna taking the gap in the cow corner.
And these are good tactics by the opening batters. They're looking to hit the first delivery in each over for a boundary. Zia conceded a boundary in the first delivery and the last delivery of his previous over. This time he gets a wicket. Finally, the breakthrough. And it happens after a 50-run opening partnership. And it's that dangerous Krishna who scored plenty, scored the bulk of the runs here. He will have to depart.
Zia once again bowled at a fuller length. This time Krishna attempted a shot over extra cover, inside out, one of the most difficult shots in cricket. Definitely couldn't middle it. But a brilliant opening partnership comes to an end. 50 for 1.
New batter, Mohit. Just making sure that he gets his alignment right of where he wants to stand. Getting the help from the umpire. Looks like he'll be taking a middle stump stance. Zia, he's been a mixed bag, been expensive, but eventually got the breakthrough.
Cotton ball, beautifully caught. He was on his follow through. Wow. What a game it is. 2 balls earlier, he was expensive, and now he is on a hat trick.
Yeah, brilliant effort there. He took a bit of a tumble after taking the catch. Had to dive forward. Good to see he's back on his feet. Getting ready to bowl the next one. Mohit leaves for a golden duck. Baga Club, after winning the toss and choosing to bat first, are 50 for 2 now. Hat-trick ball time for Zia. Oh, a loud appeal. My word, that looked close, Shahjahan.
Brilliantly bowled once again. It was a double bluff for the batter. We could see a gully was placed, and definitely the batter, he was anticipating an outswinger, but from Zia, it was coming back towards that right-hander. What an over it is. We'll finish it with a dot ball. Fantastic over. 4 runs of it and 2 wickets. 50 for 2 after 9.
So after 2 wickets in the last over, we're seeing Siraj continuing. 10th over begins. Into the gap. Will just be a single though.
After that 50-run opening partnership, Krishna departed first. He scored 21 of 27 balls. Firoz is still out there. The Sri Krishna will be on strike now. Brilliantly bowled again, Siraj. It's interesting to see, Shanur. All pacers are on display so far, and they all are getting some movement of the surface.
Bounce as well. This time it's played well along the ground. One bounce and it goes to the boundary. A good looking shot there by Sri Krishna. It was in the slot there and he needed no second invitation. Much better. Oh, the wicketkeeper tried to go for the stumping. But good to see him running back to try and make up for that missed stumping.
Good comeback after conceding a boundary in the previous ball. Upishly played, falls in no man's land, and it goes for no. Brilliantly fielded. A couple of runs, but that was some effort from the fielder at the deep.
Again, timing his run to perfection. Good footwork. Keeping it down to 2.
Shanur, we talk about placements when the batters pierce the gap, but how about placing that fit on time to stop the ball?
Yeah, very, very good work. So done with the 10th over, halfway through. It's 57 for 2 now. I just want to mention that this is a 100 over per innings match. So 100 ball per innings match. Thank you, Shajjat, for that correction. So I was trying to tell people 50 balls equals 10 overs. So from 50 deliveries, they've scored 57, lost the 2 wickets. So I would say Baga Club, having chosen to bat first, what they've done so far is more than good enough. And the reason I'd say it is because I see the variable bounce on this surface, and it's not easy for any new batter coming in and dealing with this sort of a bounce.
Absolutely. We have seen some balls keeping a bit low. Change of ends halfway through the innings. Starting with a wide. Nokib, the new bowler. So the point you were trying to make, Shanur, about the uneven bounce, we have seen some balls keeping low. We have seen some balls should have hit the stumps but going over.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, the peel. There was definitely a noise. And the batter, Sri Krishna, immediately pointing at his pad. That it hit the pad and then it went to the wicketkeeper.
Oh, that was connected well. That is the advantage you get to have a set batter on the crease. Bowled on a fuller length. It was too full, almost a half volley, and the batter knew that no space were available to move it to trouble the batter. Again, upishly played, and it will go for another 6.
Back-to-back boundaries, a 4 and a 6. In fact, 2 6s in a row, yes. The previous one. This time, There was no doubts about where it went. Now, shouts of catch it, but falls in front of the fielder. Ahmed is batting quite nicely. On to 30 from 21. Yeah, he's been there for a while. And now he's playing the big shots. Proving to be slightly expensive over here.
He will keep the strike to himself, Feroz Ahmed. Doesn't like to hit boundaries. He loves hitting sixes though. Has already hit 3 sixes. And predominantly a leg side player. And that is very common in this level of the game. They are not technically very sound. Leg side heavy players. Slight delay in the game. So thanks to our sponsors for this brilliant inter-club sports fest hosted by Gulshan Youth Club. The 100-ball cricket tournament starts today, and this is the first game. And we were talking about spinners. The first hint of spin, number 75, who has dropped a catch earlier. Thankfully, that batter is not on the crease now. It's back into the heart. Oh, officially played just over the head of the bowler.
Shadab into the attack and immediately looked to have taken a wicket just over his head. Short. It's getting on. The first delivery we saw a bit of turn. The second one not so much.
A hint of 𝗂𝗏𝗏𝗂𝐴 in that bowling action when he runs in, approaching the crease. Just there. Flighted ball, played into the gap, will be a single only.
Nah, I feel for the batter on this occasion. That was a fantastic shot. To play such a full loopy delivery along the surface so well takes a good hit. Good, solid, technically sound hit, which this shot is. And it's gone into the trees. That's another maximum.
Baga Club definitely getting a move on. Once again flighted, it was way outside off stump, but into the hitting zone of Sri Krishna. And that was a beautiful hit for another 6, making the over an expensive one from Shadab. 83 for 2 after 12. So are definitely moving into the right direction after a slowish kind of start. But they didn't lose a wicket early on, and that helped them. That is helping them. Feroz Ahmed, the set batter, he is still there on your screen now with orange t-shirt, and he seems to be in good touch now. He's looking very confident. He was looking a bit shaky earlier in the innings, but now he has already got the rhythm he wanted.
Short cut away. Will be another single. 33-run partnership, 34 in fact, from 18 deliveries. Baga Club looking solid here, having won the toss and deciding to bat first. The projected score saying 145. That would be from 100 deliveries. Could pose a challenge.
Hurried the batter on that occasion. Ahsan will be a single only. Yes, Shanur, 145 on this kind of surface. That will be a challenging target for Cadet College Club. Look, will be a single only this time.
Dealing in singles so far in this over, Ahsan keeping a lid on the hitting we've seen in the last few overs.
Played and miss. Ahsan, good over from him so far. Slow delivery. Coming back towards the right-hander, getting a bit of bounce as well. And that was the bounce we were talking about.
Oh, beaten Nolens up. And that's a simple catch. Baga Club losing their third wicket for 86. Was banged in short. He tried to guide it away, but ended up giving a good catch taken there at point. And in the end, Sri Krishna, he has to depart. Sri Krishna scoring 14 from 12, but this man is the key wicket on your screen, and this is the bowler who is bowling spin Shadab back into the attack. Each bowler can bowl 4 overs.
Once again into the gap, and good footwork, but in vain. It was a valiant effort from the fielder. Nevertheless, a boundary for the batter Firoz.
Yeah, that's the risk, that's the danger you have when you're trying to field everything with your feet near the boundary. Firoz. Oh, looking to play down the leg side. The ball is racing away towards the boundary. Not off the bat, but via wides. 5 of them. The 2 batters can laugh about it because they got what they wanted in the end.
A bit unlucky, I must say, Shadab. Having a hard time out there to control the turn. Beautifully played. Will be a single, and very good fielding. He was the one, couple of balls ago, wanted to field with the feet. Seems like a good fielder.
Yeah, still been a good over so far. Oh, some turn this time. Back of a length. There's just that patch outside the off stump for the right-handed batter where the ball seems to be turning a bit more.
Flighted delivery once again. Shadab giving the ball a lot of air. And why not? He is getting the turn. Single to end this over.
So the team 100 did come up in the last over in the 14th one. 100 for 3 currently, Bagha. And we're seeing Zia coming back into the attack, having taken 2 wickets, 2 of the 3. Let's see if we can finish things off on a high.
Quick single. Rahul Singh is doing the right job. He's doing the right thing, handing the strike over to Firoz, who is batting on 35, scored 3 sixes, 1 boundary.
Immediately after the ball was placed into the gap, you could hear some of the fielders just saying they wanted him back on strike. Now this is going to fall safely, but there was a half chance. Firoz Ahmed inching closer towards his half century. So Xiphon back on strike now.
Beautifully played. Good wrist work from the batter. 2 is the call and they will get it. Putting the fielder under some pressure and the fielder definitely fall for it. Couldn't collect the ball cleanly and that allowed the batters to come back for the second run. So it's good running between the wickets from Xiphon and Firoz.
Oh, now that looks a mighty hit. It's probably gone out of the ground. New balls, please.
Oh, those passers-by on the street, their lives are in danger. What a brilliant hit. That was a biggie. Bowled on a fuller length. He went with the full flow of the bat. And yes, the ball is back from the street. And that will be a confidence crusher for the bowler, Noman, Zia. Once again, good looking shot. Good fielding as well. So Zia ends his 3rd over. A bit expensive. 26 for 2 and 111 for 3 Baga Club.
25-run partnership from 10 deliveries now as Xiphon back on strike. Now the last shot in that over, the 6 that he hit, will give Baga Club a lot of confidence that they can finish with a massive total here. And when I say massive, I mean in the context of the pitch and conditions. They've already got 111. They've got 30 deliveries. Well, in fact, a bit less than 30 deliveries, 25 deliveries to be exact, left in this match. Oh, the bowler is appealing on and on and on, and eventually the umpire was convinced that it was out.
That was a weird dismissal, and you can see the batter himself is laughing at it. It was short, the batter went at it, but definitely at the very last moment it dipped a bit, and that is where the batter lost it, and he is laughing about it. But nevertheless, the real laugh will be the bowlers. Rahul Singh gone for 11, Sirajul Islam picking up the wicket on the very first ball of this over, 111 for 4.
Yeah, that was a key wicket, I feel, because he looked dangerous. In the last over, the 6 he hit out of the ground. And I'd still say this is a very good total. Anything around 140, 150 is massive. And he'll have to bowl that again. That is wide to the point of being a no ball. Oh, played very nicely. It will race away to the boundary, and that will bring up a well-deserved half century. In fact, no. Called it early. Imamul was on strike. Yeah, you could tell by the different colors in their shirts, the maroon and orange. Again, an appeal. Oh, this could be a run out. No. Should have come at the non-strikers end. The throw completely going to the wrong end. And he saw it. He saw it, and I think he panicked a bit, the fielder there.
It's very common at this level of cricket, panicking. Everyone shouting at him, come on, throw the ball, throw the ball. Upishly played, well fielded. And this time it will be a 50 for Firoz Ahmed. What a fantastic innings he is playing for his team. He will keep the strike to himself the next over after 1621 for 4.
Firoz Ahmed started off slow, had his moments with the bat, and then now he's going all guns blazing. 3 sixes in the innings so far. It's an eventful over the last one. You saw wicket, wides, fours, leg bytes, everything, making the job of the scorers quite difficult. So we'll see a bit more spin. Shadab proven to be expensive, conceding 23 from his 10 deliveries so far. Make that 11.
It's good to see Shadab getting another over. He is being able to turn the ball and trouble the batters on occasion. Once again, beautifully bowled. And the figures currently he has is not really reflecting on his bowling performance so far. He's bowled better than those figures.
Add to that a dropped catch early on. Oh, now, will this be caught? Oh, no, it's not. Was not an easy chance, you have to say. Yep, in and out.
Can't really complain about the sun as well. He had his shades on. Nevertheless, a single. So Firoz is still out there. Beautifully bowled. Another mix-up. A couple of time misunderstandings between these batters. Firoz definitely very eager to get back on strike. He is playing well.
Oh, now this is hit. And to the fielder. This time it's taken. The second opportunity not wasted. Baga Club losing their 5th wicket. It's the other batters who seem to be out of luck.
That was a spectacular catch. Look at that. Running towards his right. Juggling once, but it was under his control. He dropped a catch earlier in this over. But this time, what a beautiful catch it was. 𝗂𝗎𝗄𝗽𝗂𝗃𝗃. And 122 for 5.
All the luck with the man in orange. Perhaps that's the lucky color. The rest of the batters could follow suit.
Uppishly played, and just out of reach of the fielder. Good work done by the fielder in the deep. It's come a long way from that long off position to that extra cover. Couple of runs for Fidoz. Only 14 more deliveries remaining. Definitely Baga Club will target something around 145, maybe closer to 150. Uppishly played, and this time the luck runs out straight to the fielder, and third wicket for Zia.
Intelligent bowling. He saw exactly what the batter wanted to do, and in the end beaten for pace. And when I say beaten, I mean he wanted to play it to a different part of the ground, thought it was going to come a bit earlier, but played it too early. In the end, a fantastic innings, 40 runs, and the helmet will be used by the new batter who's coming on for Baga Club.
Well, that's not very hygienic, I must say. Firoz was batting from the beginning of this innings, and he was sweating a lot. Handing the helmet over to the new batter. And he is looking very comfortable in that.
Could be a lucky helmet, Shahjad. You never know. Lucky sweaty helmet. Now he's had the best bowling figure so far. Been a bit expensive. Looking for his fourth. We'll have to bowl that again. He's been a mixed bag, yeah, because the moment he takes a wicket, the next delivery, you feel like, oh, it's going to be a good one, and it's a wide or it's a boundary delivery. So that's why I say it's been a mixed bag for him.
Missed by everyone. By signaled. Well, definitely a mistake by the keeper. And Shanur, the point you were trying to make, and that is the story of all the bowlers, to be very honest. If you see the wickets column, they have picked up 6 wickets, but the consistency is missing. They bowled well at times. They enjoyed some assistance off the surface, but they presented opportunities to score runs as well. They presented opportunities to score runs without doing anything. Look at that once again. Still some movement of the surface. Zia completes his 4th over. And that's the end of his spell. Picked up 3 wickets, a bit expensive. 132 for 6. Shadab. This will be his last over. Beautifully played, Shumon. Wow. Lot of class, lot of technique coming to play with that shot. What a brilliant shot. That was a professional cricket shot, Shahnur.
Yeah, waiting for the ball to come onto the bat. It did turn a bit, but I think Shadab's lines and lengths have become quite predictable. Doesn't aim at the stumps too much. Looks to try and give the ball a bit of flight and spin.
Again, it was way outside off stump. Driven firmly straight down the ground. Shumon, he's looking good. Played only 2 deliveries. Already picked up a boundary and then a single. So good start to the over for Baga Club. They are looking really good for 150 now.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, Shadab's last over is this one. Oh, clean bowled. Clean bowled. What a comeback by the bowler. Fantastically bowled. Given the flight, beaten for turn as well, and sees the stumps going back. Middle stump pegged back.
Beaten in flight. Beautifully bowled. Also the lack of bounce evident on that occasion. The batter, he was early into the shot as well. Not getting to the pitch of the ball. And I think he lost it because he lost the helmet as well. He handed that helmet to the umpire when he was on strike. And as Shahnur called, it was probably a lucky helmet, and without it he lost his wicket.
As far as luck is concerned, no luck involved in the wicket. The way Shadab bowled, aiming for the stumps, should do it more. This time, a simple catch for the point fielder. That's wickets in back-to-back deliveries for Shadab. He's had a pretty off day, but now it's turning into a better one. It's improving with every passing delivery.
And that ends the innings as well. It was the last wicket. So Shadab picked up back-to-back wicket, and there won't be an opportunity for him going for that hat-trick in this game. So a mixed first innings, I must say. Baga Club, that is a good score, 137. But they could not play 6 more balls. They had 6 more balls to go. They played 94 balls out of the 100, but 137 runs, that is a formidable total, and that will take some chasing for Cadet College Club. How will they do? We will find that out soon when the second innings resumes. And for now, we are taking a short break. But before that, let's have a look at the batting card. Firoz Ahmed, top scorer, 53 of 36. And Krishna Jitin, the second highest run getter, 20, his opening partner. And then a bit of contributions from Sri Krishna and Shipon, but losing it at the end of the innings and getting bowled out with 6 balls in hand, 137.
Yeah, mixed batting effort, but you get the feeling they've posted a good enough total. The bowlers will feel confident on these bowling conditions, where we've seen plenty of uneven bounce. We'll take a look at the innings that unfolded. Started off with a good opening partnership. Some big hits, especially on that deep mid-wicket region. And then that was the wicket. Zia coming in, getting wickets in back-to-back deliveries. perhaps the biggest shot of the match. In the end, you saw that uneven bounce playing its part. Batter being out leg before wicket because of that lowish bounce in this pitch. Fantastic catch there on that occasion at the deep mid-wicket region. Plenty of shots aimed there. And in the end, Baga Club losing quite a few wickets in those last few overs. But they'll feel they've done a good job with the bat. That was another good shot before they lost wickets number 7 and 8. And back-to-back deliveries. And that would be the end of the first innings. How much of a total or how good a total is this? Only time will tell. We will find out in a short while when the second innings begins.
139, 38, beg your pardon, will be the target. First ball of the innings. Beautifully played shot. What a shot that was. Wow. Fuller length outside of stump. Brilliant cover drive. Look at that. Wow. Getting to the pitch of the ball. Played it into the gap as well. Again, similar looking shot, but this time the fielder cuts it off. Will be a single. He seems like a good batter. Cadet College Club. This time getting a bit of extra bounce. And that was the bounce we were talking about in the first innings. The uneven nature of the surface. It was bowled at a fuller length, and that is why that extra bounce really caused some trouble for the batter. Good ball. Into the block hole. Will be a single. So good start by Cadet College Club. Already 6 on the board. Big wide. Definitely the bowler losing control over the ball. So wides. Good shot. Jiten is the bowler and he is welcomed with a boundary. This time Mamun was on strike. Fuller length, just clearing that front leg and really hitting it straight. So both batters now picked up a boundary. So we were talking about wides being more expensive than normal cricket. Yes, the ball will be counted if you bowl a wide, but 4 runs were added to the score. Straight to the fielder. Jiten is a known face in amateur level cricket. And definitely he will want to use all his experience. Beautiful! And it was hit really, really hard. The fielder hardly had any time to react to that. He covered the ground well, but at the very last moment, he had to face and Voivod turned away from him, and that could have been dangerous for the spectators just outside the boundary rope. The second boundary in the over. So Cadet College Club, they are really looking good. Got a very good start. We were talking about how good the target is, how good the score is. And that will go for another boundary, and it will be wide as well. Not good start from the bowlers. Way outside that off stump. And the wicket keeper, he is standing at the stumps. So end of the second over, the score is 27 for no loss. Cadet College Club, they are off to a flyer. Krishna seems to be the new bowler. Yes. Krishna, he batted well, provided a good start for his team, but now his team is struggling with the ball. 27 for no loss after 2 overs. 2 overs, that means 10 balls, not even 12. Mamun will be on strike. Let me remind you about that beautiful cover drive he played in the very first ball of the innings. Got a boundary. Upishly played just out of the reach, and it will go for another boundary. So all 3 bowlers, they have conceded boundaries in their overs. And Sri Krishna, just like in the first over, conceding in the first ball of the over. So that will put the bowler, that will put the fielding team under some pressure. Pressure of coming back well. Huge wide. Big wide. And as I said, wide wins 4 runs. Oh no, that is not good. Didn't cost more than 1 though, but it should have been a dot ball. And these little things matter when you are defending a total and the batting team is batting really well. Then you have to stop anything and everything. Upishly played. There is a protector of boundaries in that long on region. Will be a single only, but once again that is a beautifully played shot. Upishly played. I don't think the fielder will. Oh, he proved me wrong. I was about to say that I don't think he will catch it, but he did it. Running backwards, reverse cup, facing the fingers upwards. Look at that. Once again, a floated delivery. Batter trying to go over that long on boundary. And the fielder at long off was running backwards. Good technique shown. Watching the ball all the way. So finally, the breakthrough comes. And Krishna is the bowler who provided it. So after 3 overs, 37 for 1. Beautifully played for a single. Will be a single. Will be a double. Good running between the wicket. And these are the little things we already can see. We already are noticing the difference between the 2 teams. While Baga Club, they were batting, they lacked this intensity in their running in their shot making, in their approach towards the innings. But Cadet College Club, they know that they have a big task in hand. Beautifully played and misfielded. Reverse hit. And that shows the confidence of the batter he has in him. Yes, it was a full toss ball. And the fielder received an uneven bounce. That is a big shot, and that goes for a 6 into the practice nets. 𝗃𝗻, what an all-rounder to have. He can bowl, he can bat. Mohit under the pump. It was a hit me ball, but it was dipping at the very last moment, and that is why he couldn't really middle it. Will be a single. 50 already on the board. Cadet College Club, they are really looking good. Defended the last ball of the over after 4:50 for 1. Sri Krishna. Oh, what a shot! And that is going into the trees. 𝗃𝗻, he is in a hurry. Bowled at a fuller length. What a brilliant shot. And he hold the pose. 56 for 1. Baga Club, they have to get rid of 𝗃𝗻 very early, as soon as they can. He is already starting to take the game away from them. 56 for 1. Record run rate already under 6. Look at that, 5.19. And we were talking about how good the score is, 137. It was a very good total. It was a mixture of not very good bowling, poor fielding, and some brilliant batsmanship, especially from 𝗃𝗻. Of course, he lost his opening partner in Mamoon. Mamoon was also looking very good. That will be a no ball. Definitely that will be a no ball. Once again, a full toss. Yes, it was dipping at the very last moment, and that is why Sri Krishna is trying to make an argument. But it was dipping after it passed the batter. Into the gap, good fielding. Definitely stopped a boundary there. He's the one patrolling that mid-off region. Took a very good catch to get rid of Mamoon, and now stopping a boundary. This time, what a shot! And that goes for the second 6 of the over. Ahsan this time. He says, if 𝗃𝗻 can do it, I can do it better. Almost the same shot 𝗃𝗻 played. Oh, again, it was a hit me ball, and he hit it for the third 6. Full toss over mid wicket now. Expensive over. 74 for 1 after 5. What a start, Cadet College Club. 74 for 1 after 5. And this is a 100-ball format, 5 balls and over. So they have scored 74 of 25. Now 75 of 26 balls. Complete annihilation from Priyam. 42 of 15. Wow. That will be a wide and will be a boundary as well. So more runs gifted for the batting team. Priyam seems to be a very good batter. He's a good looking. He played some excellent shots. Started off with a boundary through that covers. Then in the previous over, 2 beautiful straight hits for 6 through the V's. Will be wide again. Shipon losing it. In fact, not only Shipon, the whole Baga Club team is losing the plot. 50 partnership already. Only 13 balls. And contribution from Hassan, only 2. Good looking shot for a single. Look at the run rate, over 15 and over. And the requirement is under 4 now. This time will be a leg by, signaled by the umpire. So end of the 6th over, 89 for 1, Cadet College Club. And they are cruising along. After 6, 89 for 1, Baga Club definitely not looking very good to defend that total of 137. And there will be a change in the com box now, welcoming Shanu Rabbani.
Thank you so much, Ajad. Yes, it's been a brilliant start by Cadet College. Required run rate just 3.5. They want to get things done quickly, and with plenty of overs remaining, they don't want to take up all that time. They've done the bulk of the work in the power plays. Oh, nice looking shot. Inside out. Goes the distance. As the 50-run partnership comes up, 58 runs to be exact, was in the slot for him, and he needed no second invitation to post it all the way for a maximum. Watchfully played. A bit of a misfield. Will be another boundary. Jitin proving to be expensive. Cadet College inching closer towards that total. 99 on the board already. And you see some class shots by Asan. Waiting and playing with very affirmative hands. Jitin under pressure as the team 100 comes up due to that wide. 103 for 1. Each wide costing 4 runs. So very, very important to be on target. Now, over the top. Wasn't placed where he would have liked it, but in the end, it's another boundary. They are racing away with this against Baga Club. Cadet College making easy work of this. So the over finally comes to an end after 7. It's 107 for 1. 𝗂𝗂𝗯 back into the attack. 9 extras so far in this innings. Required run rate a measly 2.38. As 𝗃𝗻 edges closer towards his half century. 43 of just 18. 𝗂𝗏 looking good as well. 16 from 10 at the other end. A target of 138. Looking quite meager. And in the first innings, we were talking about how this could be a challenging total given the conditions, but they have eased up significantly. And it's the approach by Cadet College. Speaking of approach, there you see another example of that. Some innovation. Trying to play all the shots, and oh, the umpire signals wide. I'm not sure about how wide it was. Had he kept his stance in a more regular position, would that have been wide? But nonetheless, 4 more runs. Now played over the top. Timed to perfection. Just a few bounces before it reaches the fence. Just brilliant timing there once again. Playing it on the up. Watchfully. On this occasion, 𝗂𝗏 on 20 from 12. A partnership of 79 from just 24 deliveries, and the bulk of it scored by 𝗃𝗻. Oh, a good delivery. 𝗂𝗏 after conceding the boundary. That's 2 good balls in a row. He's got 1 more delivery left. Oh, in and all the way for another maximum. A brilliant shot by 𝗂𝗏 to finish the over after 8's 122 for 1. Sajjad, who has been watching the action for a few overs, can't help himself. Loving what he's seeing. 𝗂𝗂𝗯, after bowling the last one, 𝗂𝗵𝗀 into the attack and starts off with a wide. So 4 more runs added. The required rate creeps down below to 1.33 only. Sajjad, welcome back.
Thank you so much, Shanur. A very good morning to you once again. And even a better morning for the Cadet College Club. And currently, Baga Club bowlers, Baga Club fielders, they are having no answers to the questions asked by the class of 𝗃𝗻 and 𝗂𝗏. Especially 𝗃𝗻. He's taking a bit slow now. Started even briefly. Now attempting some fancy looking shots. Straight to the fielder this time.
In his mind, he must be thinking, no more wides, please. No more wides. I want to reach my 50. 7 needed to win. Make that 3 needed to win now. 4 more added to the total. And on 𝗃𝗻's personal score, reaches 47.
In fact, 4 needed to win and 3 for 𝗃𝗻's 50. So definitely a wide now will crush the dreams of 𝗃𝗻 reaching a 50. Uppishly played. And that is a good catch by the wicketkeeper. 𝗃𝗻 definitely wanted to reach the 50 with the boundary, but only managing a top edge. Finally he departs, but it's way too late for Baga Club.
They wanted to reach his 50, and perhaps in going for personal glory, went broke. Yeah, that delivery was there to be hit. Perhaps it came on a bit too fast for him. And Shadab, the new batter coming in, dipped those over after being expensive early on with the 2 wides. Brought things back with a wicket. Too little too late though it seems. Just 3 runs needed to equal the total and 4 needed to win.
Now 3 more required. Hassan, I was expecting him to go big. I was expecting him that he will attempt a boundary to finish off the game, but he played all along the carpet for a single. Shadab will be now on strike. Straight to the bowler.
Oh, straight to the fielder, but a misfield will allow them to take the single and creep ever so closer to that total. Just 2 needed now to win.
Come on, Hassan. Go for a biggie. Well, he tried it, but the ball wasn't there to be hit. So will be another single. So now the scores are level. And finishes off with a pull shot. And that's it. Cadet College Club winning comprehensively with half of the innings keeping intact in hands. What a brilliant batting display by Cadet College Club. Baga Club, they had no answers to the class of the top order batters from Cadet College Club. And the clinical victory, and what we were thinking about that 137, this is a very good score, keeping the behavior of the surface in mind. But for that you need to put the ball, you need to pitch the ball in the right areas, and that is where Baga Club bowlers, they failed miserably. This is always one of my favorite scenes in the game. When the match ends, both teams, they shake hands in a friendly manner. All the competition should be within the ground only, and outside ground, yes, of course, the occasion, the atmosphere, you should enjoy this, especially at this level. No one there is a professional cricketer out there. And the main motto of the tournament is definitely promoting a healthy lifestyle, promoting health for the youngsters, for the elder members of the team. And this is so good to see. People coming from all ages, staying together in harmony, and that is the batting card for Baga Club. They batted first after winning the toss. Firoz Ahmed scored a brilliant 50, and Jitin scored 20. And small contributions from Sri Krishna and Shipon. 137 for 8. They failed to complete 100 balls. But still, we thought that it will be a challenging total. But unfortunately, the bowlers couldn't ask enough questions. Priyam, hero with the bat, hero with the ball as well. Yes, he couldn't pick up a wicket, but look at his figures. 5 runs from his 4 overs. In fact, he bowled 13 dot balls. Ahsan 1 for 13. Noman picked up 3 wickets. And in reply, Cadet College Club, from the very beginning, that is the first ball of the innings. What a shot it was from Priyam. And that really set the tone for the whole innings for them. Lots of boundaries, sixes. This time it was Mamoon. Mamoon going for the big one but losing his wicket in this fashion. It was a good catch by Mohit. And that was the only success, I should say. Yes, they got Priyam as well at the end of the innings, but by that time the fate of the game was already decided, and that is the downfall of Priyam. It was a good catch by the wicket-keeper. Priyam scored 47 runs, and that's the winning shot. Short ball pulled. Shadab bowled well. Young right arm off spinner, and definitely he will be proud of himself scoring that winning run. What a beautiful atmosphere out here in the youth club field. Fantastic weather, good music out there. Shanur is vibing, sitting beside me with the music. Shanur, loving it so far?
Yeah, absolutely. I love this band, Alan Parsons Project. The song is, in fact, for Chicago Red Bulls. As we see the match summary, Baga Club scoring 137 for 8, Cadet College reaching that with just 2 wickets gone and with a whole 10 overs to spare. Priyam, Ahsan, all scoring. And you look at Ahsan's name in the bowling card as well. Has been the star of the show with bat and ball. For Baga Club, though, they will take a lot of important lessons from this match. Seeing the way they've played, perhaps will reassess their approach to the game and look to play with a lot more aggression and make the most of the remaining matches in this tournament. So that's it from us for the first match. We'll be back with the second match after this short break.